Hello everybody, I am the Traveler and welcome back to Disturb. So I made some realizations about the game since the last episode, and I realized that basically what you're supposed to do to reach the actual ending of the game is find all the things that line up with other things so that you can survive those things and not die. For example, finding the knife allowed me to survive that tentacle creature thing by cutting it up, and it retracted. There was a book that mentioned that there is a power that mere mortals cannot just hold into themselves. They have to find a vessel. So going up into this hatch is where you find this power, so you have to find something to put it into. Somehow I have to get the key uh, by finding um, by finding a harp to soothe the beast, or I have to find a harp to soothe the Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. This is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There's a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. I've already done this. Dark haze, water's black, and the smoke burns with every breath. Okay, so what I need to do is somehow find the shit, which way did I go to get to that? You reach the end of the pathway, and the distance is a tower looking out the area gate. Now this is the way I've already been. So I need to go to the left, and maybe I'll find something. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up towards a nearby hill. If you hadn't stopped, you probably would never have noticed. Which way do you go? And obviously we're going to save. We're going to follow the trail in the grass. I should still have the knife. A sword? Following the soul trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Inspect. You approach the grave. You look at the sword with intrigue. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. The sword. May I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in darkness. Grab the sword. You reach for the sword. Before you can lay a finger on it, the spirit grabs your arm. A sharp pain flows over your body as your flesh melts off your bones. Red fragments remain fall to the ground. Your adventure ends here. A cursed blade. Great. Well, I just wanted to see what would happen. Follow the trail. Inspect. Okay, back away. You listen to the spectre and leave the sword. The figure fades out of view. So I need to find something like a flower found in darkness, I guess. Continue on. You pause to see that there's a lake nearby. The pure hope or something, he said. You pause to see that there's a lake nearby. The trail continues on to your right. Inspect the lake. You step near the lake and look down into it. Resting on the water is an orb of some sort, sitting on the bottom of the lake. There is something strange about it, as if it were calling out to you. Is this the flower found in the middle of darkness? Dive in. You close your eyes and jump into the lake. If I hear it, I know I'm dead. You open your eyes to see the storm sitting before you. You start to make your way toward it. Ah, fucking. A large fish comes into view. It quickly notices you with its mouth stretched open. You pull out your knife and point it at the fish. Waving the knife around, you fail to deliver a fatal blow to the fish. You quickly find yourself helpless before the creature. You close your eyes as a giant fish rips apart your body with its teeth. You die a very painful death. Your adventure ends here. Don't need a fishing permit. No, it's probably not the time. See, that's the thing. You have to find like all these different things in order to survive all the death. You pass to see this lake. Oh, fuck that lake. Continue along the trail. The faint trail comes in. I bet I need the sword to kill the fish. I need. But what's the pearl for? Is that going to be like the thing I put the power into? The faint trail comes to an end. There is a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Beyond the hill is a large field of grass. Inspect the stone pillars. You stand before the large stones, arranged in the shape of a circle. Stonehenge. In the center is a stone with what appears to be some sort of slot or hole. No doubt about it, something is meant to be placed here. Yeah, I bet it's that sphere that I just found that the fish fucking ate me over. Seeing that you can't do anything, you head back. Alright, explore the field then. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with its hills rolling off into the distance. As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It appears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn can help you with your quest, but there's clearly something wrong. If only there was a way to charm it. I bet you that comes from the Stonehenge. Go back to the grave. So down the path we go. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well near the path. So I need something to charm. I need something to charm the unicorn with. I need something to kill the fish with. I'm assuming the sword. I need something to free the ghost so I can get the sword to kill the fish, to get the stone, to put in the slot, to get the thing to charm the unicorn, I'm assuming. And then I need a vessel to put the power in. I need a harp to soothe the dog and the spider, I'm assuming. So I can get the key to get to the chest, which probably has the vessel that will put that I can put the power into. All these different things that I have to fucking get and find. Like, oh my god. Okay, so inspect the well. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there's a coin resting against the wall of the well. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. How would I get back? Grab the coin. You pull out the rope. Wait, I had rope? When did I find rope? I'm glad I found that first. You pull out the rope you found earlier and fasten it to the well. You climb down with ease and obtain the coin. You struggle to pull yourself up and out of the well, but you do so successfully. You then loosen the rope and throw it away. I thought for sure I was dead. You feel somewhat satisfied that you're one coin richer. Hold on. I want to see. Inspect. Only something of pure essence can free me. A rare hope like a flower found in darkness. So, no. Okay, so I didn't. That doesn't count. Continue down the path. You continue on because you already got what was in the well. Save again. Walking over hills of grass and grain, you reach the walls of Aramore. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods from the farm. You discover the plague that has spread to your farm has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Continue across. You have come a long way and you don't desire to turn back now. You march forward into the tainted soil. Before you realize what happened, you sink completely under the ill soil. Darkness consumes you and your lungs struggle for air. Your body burns in pain as you suffocate and die. Your adventure ends here. It was all for nothing. God damn it. And this is where I keep saving. Okay, go back. Go back. Can I not go back any further? Okay, so I don't think there's anything else with the tree because the tree is just the same before the tower. You're hoping to sink this on down, blah blah blah. With the fountains, with the statues. That just tells me you approach the door as usual. God damn it! I have to go back to the tree. So it's one. It's left one, right two, I believe. Snobs. Left one, right, right. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's right. Okay. Fucking down here again. Yes, go left. It left me completely alone this time. And I just came back full circle. Go right. Alone flower. For some reason you feel hoping. Surely the flower will ease the pain of the spectre. There's something special with this. Oh! So I actually had to come down here. Go left. Go left. I don't remember. Go right. Okay. I remember how to get out of here. Behind me. Up the stairs. Trail. And I get the sword. Inspect the grave. You approach the grave. The ghost appears before you. Without hesitation, you reach for the flower and give it to the spirit. The spirit grabs the flower from your hand as you extend it to him. You feel a subtle breeze blow by as the figure fades away with the flower. A faint whisper dances about the air. I am free. At last. You feel a sense of relief within you. You reach for the sword. You now wield this special sword. Continue on. Fish, you are no match for my new found sword. This time I shall have my treasure. Dive in. You close your eyes and jump into the lake. Keeping your eyes blah blah blah. A large fish. You grab your sword and hold it close, pointed at the fish. The fish swims at you with haste. Just as it gets within range, you thrust the sword into the top of the mouth. The sword penetrates and goes through the forehead of the fish. It struggles about in pain as blood filters through the water. You pull the sword out and the fish retreats out of sight. You doubt it will live long. With the fish no longer a threat, you make your way to the orb. Holding it in your hand, you feel it vibrate as if there is energy inside it, trying to break loose. This must be important. You exit the lake with the orb in your possession. Okay, continue along the trail. I think this is the way to Stonehenge. Yes, it is the way to Stonehenge. I'm going to keep saving because if I die and have to go all the way back, I'm going to be extremely pissed. Inspect the stone pillars. Something's going to be placed there. You remember the orb you found on the floor of the lake nearby. You place the orb into the slot carved into the center rock. The stones that surround you begin to glow. The light radiates and grows brighter. With a flash of light, your surroundings change. The ground no longer is grass. The newly discovered floor appears to be very old, as if crafted by somebody long ago. Rubble and stone near the edges of the platform also hint that this is an ancient place. Looking onward, at the end of the pathway is a fountain of light. There seems to be no beginning or end. An endless power is steadily flowing. You are amazed at such a sight. probably gonna die. Approach the light. The light intrigues you and you walk towards it. Rays of light brush about you as if they are seeking to break away from its home. You feel the energy flow into you, but you struggle to contain it. Your body begins to glow immensely, and you burn from the inside out. You are blinded by the flow of power, and you dissolve before it. Your body becomes disintegrated by the light. Your adventure ends, unfortunately ends here. The light shall burn you. Okay, so I need something to put the light into. You pick up the orb. Explore the field. Nope. Well, that was where the charm is. So I need to find a charm for the unicorn now. Go back. Continue on the path. What was down this path? Was anything? There was the coin. Continue on. Nope. That's right. That was nothing but death. Just death. Lots and lots of death. What's down that path? Oh yeah, death. Alright, to the tree. Because I can't go in the proper way through the goddamn door. Left. Right. Right. And down we go. Okay. Go right. Go right. The passageway soon ends with a large mushroom sitting front of the side with water. I don't know if I went this way. Did I? Let's wait. The mushroom. So there's something more than what we said. Walking forward, you take a step into the water. To your dismay, your foot hits no bottom and you fall in. You reach to grab hold of the edge, but your body freezes stiff. You lose your sight completely as the swim washes your body into shock. Without any sense of touch and warmth, your lifeless body is sent into the darkness. Your vengeance figures. Yeah, figures. Exactly my thoughts on that. Thank you, achievement, for voicing my exact thought. Fuck you, mushroom. God fucking damn it. Right, I guess. The ship is where I got the knife. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything new. There's nothing new here. Just go back. Go left. Go left. Left. Forward. You are leaving me alone now. Go right. No, not right. God damn it. Go left. Left. I don't remember. Right. Okay. Alright, so we're back here now. Let's break the supplies. Left. Continue on. God. Okay, finally. Okay, finally. Jesus. Okay, so don't go to the left door. Middle door. Was there anything in here? Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one arm gets right at the end of you. You pull out the sword immediately, the hound gets aggressive. Before you can... Still? Even with the sword, I don't survive? So I need the harp. Right door. The door behind me. Up the stairs we go. Save. I'm gonna save over here inside 11 now. The far door, because the spider. Can I kill the spider with the sword? So I have no doubt that it's hungry. Without hesitation, the spider attacks you. Put out the sword and stab the spider in its lungs. As it lunges at you over and over again, you stab the monster. Each time it squeals in pain. The spider flees into the darkness up ahead. You hear it motioning about, possibly a strike again. You notice the key on the ground close by feet. Before more trouble happens, you quickly grab the key and make it for the door. You feel you got what you need. There's no reason to go back in that room again. Definitely fucking not. I got the key. So I need the sword. Library. I don't think I need anything from the library. Up we go. Alright, there's the chest. Open the chest. Approaching the chest, you notice there's a lock fastened to it. With the key you find early, you try it on the lock. The lock clicks loose and you open the chest. Harp? Harp. You discover a small wooden harp resting on linen cloth. You take the harp and... Alright, go downstairs. We got the harp. We're getting somewhere. Discover everything, blah, blah, blah. Back downstairs. Downstairs. Outside would be a bad idea. The middle door. We're getting somewhere. Because you walk down the hallway, entering a room with 2 cell doors. Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one more move can totally be the end of you. You pull out the harp and begin to pluck at the strings. Question. Did I know how to play the harp before I picked it up? Or did the harp just suddenly, give knowledge to me of how to play it? Or am I just plucking at it with no idea what the fuck I'm doing? I think it's the latter. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just didn't know how to play. The hound begins to wag its tail. Aww. To your surprise, the beast walks away as if it were charmed by the harp. Charmed, hey? I could use that on the unicorn. You never gave it much thought how powerful music can be. Okay, save again. Because I know one of these is going to lead to death. Cell door on the right. That's this one, the one that's open. You enter the cell on the right. You see a wooden table on its side, some debris on the floor, and a large hole in the center corner of the room. Seeing nothing special, you motion toward the table. You discover a passageway underground. Unfortunately, all you can see is fallen rock, blocking the way through. Seeing that there's little you can do, you go back to where you came. Okay? Cell door on the left. You open the door to find a skeleton positioned in the corner of the room. There's also a bed and some chains attached to the wall. You have no doubt this individual was locked up for some long time. Inspecting the skeleton, you notice a ring on one of the bone fingers. There's a faint glow of light emanating from the ring as if it were magical. You may find such a ring useful. Can I store power in this ring? I figured it out. I don't know what the unicorn is for, but I need to harness the power of that light so that I can destroy that thing that's on top of the tower, which is causing the blight. The thing on top of the tower isn't the power I need to harness, it's the thing causing the blight. You take the ring and put it on with a perfect fit. Seeing that there is nothing of interest here, you leave the cell. Leave. Okay. So, door behind me. We need to go charm the unicorn. Okay, upstairs, downstairs, no. That's what I meant to do. Leave. Go downstairs. We need to go outside. Wait. Yeah, no, I'm right. I think I'm right. No, I didn't mean to do that. Exit the gated area. Go back to the path split. Go left this time. Tall grass. Continue on. Along the trail. Explore the field. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off to the distance. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay. As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Unsure of what is going on, you think of a way to tame the beast. You suddenly remember the harp you found earlier. With the harp in hand, you pluck the strings. The soothing calm comes over you as you listen. The unicorn comes into view and stops before you. The unicorn glares at you, and you begin to hear a faint voice in your head. Human, have ear for my words. A great evil has gripped these lands, and it has rendered me powerless. You must find some way to stop it. I wish I could help you, but without my full power I can do little. The fate of this land depends on you. Before you could speak, the unicorn turns and runs off again. You realize that you are alone to complete this quest of yours. This is no longer about saving your farm. You must save the whole land from the spreading darkness. You turn back as you question what you should do next. I know what to do next. I think I know what to do next. I thought the unicorn would like bless the ring or something. That's why I went there first. But I'm pretty sure I need to go here. Do all of this. You see amazes. Approach the light. Rays of light brush about you as if they are seeking to break away from its home. You remember the ring you have found and point it toward the light. Your hand trembles as light flows into it. Before you can think, the ring begins to burn and you stumble back. Light shines brightly from the ring. You notice a subtle warmth to it as you observe. You feel that you accomplished what you must do here. You pick up the orb. Okay, I'm going to go to the unicorn one more time. No, okay. So I think now I have everything. Hold on. I'm going to try going to... I mean, it must be there for a reason. So I'm going to try going down the path to the city and see. No. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm going over. So, continue across. Nope. Okay. So that was wrong. Go back to this path. Split. Go right to the tree. Press the knobs. Boop. Boop. Ba-doop. Continue forward. Okay, save. Not there though. Save here. Open hatch. You open the hatch and pull yourself up. You have made it to the top of the tower. Before you is a stone of power resting upon an altar of rock. Dark vines have entangled the structure as if they were feeding off the images of the stone. Your body begins to tremble as you stand before the stone. You definitely feel weaker being up here, as if the stone is sapping away your energy. Destroy the stone. You stretch forth your fist and point the ring at the stone. You can feel a resistance as if the stone is trying to defend itself. You try to keep hope and focus on the ring. A burst of light shoots out from the ring, penetrating the stone. You feel the very air shake about. The ground beneath your feet begins to vibrate. The ring becomes heavier to hold in place, but you know that it is working. You feel confidence and a sense of joy sweep over you. The light intensifies, nearly blinding you. The ground beneath you shakes violently as if the tower itself was trying to stop you. But little fear in you becomes powerless as you focus on your task. Everything goes right, blinding you completely. A weird sensation comes over you, and you feel light as a feather. You begin to feel a tingling sensation all over your body as you hone your senses. The feeling suddenly flees your body and you find yourself motionless. Everything is cold and your ability to concentrate begins to leave you. You open your eyes, witnessing what is left of the tower. You begin to feel something. Warmth, light, is coming back. You lack the strength to talk as the unicorn comes into view. Light emanates from the horn on its head. All you can do is smile as the creature approaches. The light intensifies. You may have saved the land, but the unicorn has come to save you. Your adventure does not end here. All unicorns and rainbows. I got the good ending. Your adventure does not end here. I got the good ending. I got all the stuff to do the thing to kill the blight. I did it. I figured it out. When I first saw this, I thought it was just nothing but like just different ways to die. But then I realized that's why I was gonna resaw it over to see if there's a completely different path to take and just more different deaths. But I'm glad I didn't, and I realized I'm supposed to find a whole bunch of different other shit, to do a whole bunch of different other shit, to get to the end and kill the shit that does, this. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to play this game for yourself, a link will be down in the description below. Leave a comment if you think about what you think about the game. If you like it, give that like button some love, and I'll see you in the next video.